glad I'm not out in that. Oh, it stops for the morning, though.
Well, Stick. Free man tomorrow.
Free. It's got a nice sound to it, that, hasn't it? Free! I'm sorry, I shouldn't be jumping around. You still got your bird to do, haven't you?
Oh, no sweat, man. I'll be dancing myself soon enough. What are you going to do yourself out there?
Try and make a legal living. I don't know if I remember how long time since I had a legitimate gig. Looking forward to seeing our cat, though.
Seeing her?
Yeah. Ah, she's a good lass, our cat. How the hell do you do that? I mean, nobody remembers Four Feather Falls, except Jerry and Sylvia Anderson. And me.
I told you. I'm a telly-addict, me. I'm missing out. I know what I do miss. A video. 2,500 tapes on my shelf at home.
We hope there was a time served, lad. Did your joinery work?
Plus all the stuff what Denny's been recording for us. Well, I've been banned up near for 3 years.
He must be a bloody good mate, sitting through all that telly crap.
Oh, he's my partner, man.
Good lad.
Sounds a pound, Denny. He's been keeping everything going. So I can take the reins again. Not be long now.
I wonder what he's up to, eh?
Who?
My mate. I bet he's banned up in some 5-star hotel, eh? Pastries, marmalade. The odd expenses paid as well. He always was a jammy bastard.
Pick up 10:30 a.m. Durham jail?
Yeah, some guy's been granted a royal pardon, apparently.
Right.
And a knighthood.
Oh, right.
Can you manage it?
Oh, yeah. Tight squeeze, but not a problem. Who's gonna?
Me. I'm gonna.
Dear me, man.
Funny time to be out walking your dogs, mind.
Well, I'm not here, officially, like. No, I'm just, up the vibe.
Ah, right. Vibe soaking.
Must be exciting, is it?
What?
Close protection. Looking after all them bigwigs.
Jumping round the woods in the middle of the night. Freezing your bollocks off.
Well, I think it's exciting. Sneaking about, keeping a vigil in the night. Is that a gun in your pocket?
I'm just pleased to see you.
Got a hankering for all this, you know. Yeah. I reckon I'd be good at it, no?
Well, you soak away, mate. But do it quietly, okay?
Hang 10.
Cheeky.
Hello. 6 o'clock already. Doesn't time fly? Okay, thanks a lot.
Elsewhere in the region today, Chief Constable of Northumbria, Sir Norman Barclay, will chair the 57th International Crime and Terrorism Conference, being held for the first time in the North East. Guest speakers include the Home Secretary, the Chancellor, and a Northern Ireland Minister. And that's prior to the Prime Minister's first official visit to the region next month.
May I offer you my congratulations, sir?
On what?
Your knighthood, sir.
Got any booze on board, pal?
Land of the Prince Bishop, sir.
Beg your pardon?
Durham, sir. Land of the Prince Bishops.
Oh, quite possibly, yeah. I never heard of them, mate. Must have hit the charts after I got banned up, eh? It's a funny old world.
You stink of drink.
I know. Thanks. Yes. I'll have some of this. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Put a sock on it, will you? I've got the Chancellor next door.
Straight. The twat. He's putting 9p on a pack of their fags.
Get away from that wall, will you? Before you get us both banged up in the bloody tower.
Order for the Chancellor.
Yeah, bring it in, I'll take it.
The greedy, hypocritical gits. They're going to be stuffing their faces with this when not half a mile down the road there's people dossing down in cardboard boxes. It's bloody disgraceful.
It's for you.
Eh?
Treat.
Oh, that's different. I look upon this as a tax rebate. You know what it is? I could get used to all this.
Don't.
Red sky at night. Shepherd's house is on fire. So you stayed?
Mm-hmm.
Glutton for punishment, if you ask me.
Must be. Didn't quite pan out like I'd expected, either.
How come?
I was just getting used to Yellen's manicured mush when he ups and buggers off.
Sacked, was he?
No, transferred with promotion. So we're all in a bit of a vacuum until the new guy arrives. Mr. Gillespie. God, I'm bored. I never was any good at babysitting.
You still dossing down at Psychedelia Central on the quayside?
No, Keith had to let it go. I'm bunking down with him in Astrid at the moment, temporary.
3's up, is it?
What a filthy mind you have, lad.
Nice thought, though, isn't it? Anyway, if you're stuck for a kip, there's always a bunk for you down at our place. Me and Kath would be happy to put up with you. You know that, don't you?
Hello. All right, I'll be a minute. My car's blocking a fire exit. I'll not be long.
Guest speakers include the Home Secretary, the Chancellor, and the Northern Ireland Minister.
Norman!
And that's prior to the Prime Minister's first
You're on,
official visit
son.
to the region next month.
Don't say a word. But here's what I want for you to do. I want you to put them black shoes of yours on. The ones with the built-up heels. Stockings, but no suspenders. And a skirt, a short skirt, so that I can slide it up over your bum.
Janet, I think this must be for you.
Hello?
Yes, it's me, Pet.
Stick? You're out, are you?
Can you just put your cap on?
Right, bastard. Name. As in Detective Chief Superintendent Gillespie.
Yes.
That's happened. Can't blame her, really, can you?
I'm sorry.
You knew, didn't you?
I'd heard something.
Hence the hotel, the limo, the bait and everything.
Well, I just didn't want you getting hit in the face with all that on your first day out.
Thanks. Some good come out of it anyway. My sister copped for a lovely little 2-bedroom mesa, isn't it?
So what now?
Now, more beer. Then job search.
Tyne is looking for pilots.
I'd never get past the eye test.
George, cougars is cutters. Look, how can I tell you? Things have changed since then. Hold on a minute, George, will you? Yes?
Danny Harwood, is it?
Who's asking?
I'm a mate of Spud's.
Who?
Spud Tate.
Oh, yeah. Spud's not around anymore.
Yes, I know, but he said when he got back, like, he might...
You're not hearing what I'm saying, pal. Watch. He is not around anymore. He will not be around anymore. Yesterday's man, sorry?
It's all right. No need to elaborate. I get the picture.
Now then, George. Coop. Chorus.
So you met Mr. Gillespie then?
Oh, dear.
Come in.
In the back of my mind, Sergeant, I can't help thinking you knew exactly what you were doing when you collared me. And who you were doing it to.
I knew what I was doing, sir. I just didn't know who to. But it's better to be safe than sorry.
Just as well you weren't carrying a gun, isn't it?
I should have been. No excuses, my mistake.
Some mistake, Sergeant. What were you doing before you were assigned to close protection?
I've been in a kind of holding pattern since Mr. Yelland left. You know, just waiting to see what happened.
I'm what happened, Sergeant. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Mr. Yelland...
It's now a history, Sergeant. I don't want to hear his name mentioned again. Understood? I intend to make changes, Sergeant. I seem to have inherited a lot of old baggage. So, job one. Clean it all up. First up is that desk-bound clot out there. Boy?
What are you going to get rid of, Dan?
It'll mean buying an answer phone and a coffee machine. But it's more cost-effective over the full fiscal year.
Well, wait a minute. I need a contact in here, sir, and Dan is the man. He knows where to find me and when. And I don't particularly want to be contacting a bloody answer phone machine.
Forget about contacts, Sergeant. You don't need them anymore.
Look, sir, I hope you've not got me pegged for more of what I'm doing right now, because babysitting pinstripes from Whitehall is not my kind of gig. It's not what I'm about.
No need to worry, Sergeant. I've got you pegged for something else.
How'd it go then?
What's the worst gig he could have stuck me with?
The worst. Crime prevention officer's the worst.
Worse.
Worse? Oh, no. Not assistant crime prevention officer.
Boyfriend, actually. Eric and I have been seeing each other for some time now. If you popped in a bit more regularly, you'd find these things out.
I get here when I can, you know that. I can't believe you're hanging out with a guy who would do such a thing. Shaking a kid in the street.
Should just run out into the road and nearly be knocked down. What would you suggest you do? Eh? Buy her a bloody lollipop.
There's other ways of doing things, Francis. Look, I'm not having anybody laying a hand on one of those kids, okay? I'm their father, I never did it.
Yeah, well, you were never here to do it, were you?
That's a cheap shot.
The truth often hurts, I've found.
Hi, kids. Are you all right, Fred?
I'm sorry, Dad. All this was my fault.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Hey, I'm your dad. Take a telling. What do you make of Eric, then?
He's really nice. He put £50 towards my Russian trip.
What Russian trip?
He buys us chocolates.
I'll buy you chocolates. What Russian trip?
I'm going with the school, but he doesn't have to.
What?
Buy us chocolates.
Neither do I.
You do. You're our dad and that's your job.
Hey, hang on a minute.
Don't go getting all agitated, Dad.
I'm not getting all agitated, Dad.
You are. Your ears have all gone red.
Go upstairs, love, will you, and see if you can find that little tin of Band-Aid.
How's Eric? Has the bleeding stopped?
He'll be all right. Go on. I think you should have a little talk with Eric, don't you? Before you leave.
Hi, Eric. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
Listen, man, I'm,
Look, mate, no sweat. If I'd have been in your shoes, I'd have probably done exactly the same thing.
well, it's good of you to take it that way, but...
No, honestly, no problem.
Right, action fish. Put him a plaster on. Wait, take it
I'm
in.
going to do that, Pat.
Just one more. Oh, sorry.
Good.
I'll leave you to it.
Well, I think I'll hit the hay. Good night.
Night, night.
Good night.
Now on BBC2, Michael Ignatieff presents The Late Show.
I think I'll turn into... We can't do this, Astrid.
Why? Why can't we?
Well, for one thing, Keith is directly underneath us.
Asleep. And dead from the neck down.
I want you to leave, Astrid. Please.
Didn't used to be a problem for you.
That was a long time ago. And don't think I'm proud of it.
Do you ever think about those times?
It's best not to.
Yeah, you're probably right. I can't help it though. My mind keeps drifting back.
Hello, Stick. Meeting somebody?
Aye, you.
That was good of you, son. But you shouldn't have bothered. I've got somebody coming over. Mind you, they're a bit late. Must have hit some traffic.
Denny Harwood. You can forget about that.
Madam, there's no way that a burglar can... No, but it's a physical impossibility. A grown man cannot crawl through a cat flap.
Claiming that my chair was a bit naughty, Denny. I could have put that down to ambition. Let it go. Not coming to visit me was hurtful. But I dare say I would have gotten over that too. But not recording me programs when you promised. Promised. Now that's unforgivable. And you, stand very still. I want to show you something. Chair. Close your eyes. You've got 48 hours to vacate. Away.
You're sacked.
He thought I was small. I could tell what he was thinking.
Well, you are small, aren't you? Fairly small.
Only to the naked eye, son.
So what now?
Now, you relax. Until tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Did you not just tell him 48 hours?
You have to retain the element of surprise.
Oh, hey, look, Spud, I'm not shy of bother. But if there's going to be any law breaking, I'm duty-bound not to get involved. I promised me, mate.
Oh, not the old major. Just one or two small explosions.
Good? Bad? Indifferent? Speak to me?
Come in and have a listen.
Sounds hot.
Yes. Major interest from the big labels.
Great.
Yeah. But for every up, there's always a downside, isn't there?
What do you mean?
Take 5, Lou.
It's Astrid.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no. It's me, really. All this MS thing, the physical side's out the window between Astrid and me.
Permanent?
I hope not. But you never know.
Oh, I wouldn't worry too much, mate. Sure, the old trouser snake will wriggle once again.
It's not me I'm worried about, though. It's Astrid. She's got to climb the walls, all this. I don't know how much more she'll be able to stand.
Don't think she's going to bail out, do you? Do you?
She should. But she won't.
That's only right, man. You'd have done the same.
That's bullshit, and you know it. Can you see me knocking on a neighbour's door, asking for a hand to lift her out the bath? Nah. I'd have been long gone by now with some other bit of skirt.
But they don't. The wives. They stay, tough it out. Even if it means they have to go elsewhere for the physical stuff. You know what I'm saying, don't you? What I'm asking. Will you think about it? Please.
Oh, yeah. I'll certainly do that.
Mr. Gillespie, then?
I hate him.
Honestly, lad, you're so predictable. Well, not for one like him.
You do? Why is that?
It's just a feeling, don't you?
You're probably getting me mixed up with indigestion there.
Mock if you will. I reckon he's going to be good news.
You know why he's up here, don't you? He's an axe man. And when the axe gets wielded, trees get felled. There's going to be casualties done.
I'm with him on that one. Always best to get rid of dead wood.
Can't take much more of this. It's so bloody boring. Is there nothing happening up there? Right. Next stop, Mosley Street.
Gentlemen, something has got to be done.
Yeah.
What brings you in here?
I've got to see Gillespie and Alderman Cuthbertson. Must want the locks changing on the town hall toilet.
Not here, you haven't.
What?
Civic Centre. In 3 minutes. Jesse Owens couldn't manage that one, lad.
You may very well find him a little undisciplined. A little unorthodox. But he's the best man there is for this particular type of operation. He's uncompromising, he's persistent, he's certainly authentic, and he's,
Late.
Yes. You're a mess, Sergeant. Gentlemen, this is Detective Sergeant Spender.
Morning.
You know why you're here, I take it?
Bit of an occasion. Last time I was in here was for non-payment of my poll tax.
Oh, disgrace.
That was a joke.
This is no time for jokes, Sergeant. We'll have the Prime Minister due appear in less than a fortnight in what appears to be a civil war on our streets.
That's a fact.
Now then, the national press haven't picked up on it yet. But this thing needs putting to bed, and bloody quick, before they do.
It's localized and criminal. Small-time tow rags, definitely not political.
Oh, yes, you can tell us all that. But not who it is.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. No guarantees, though. These things can take time.
Time is the one thing we haven't got, Sergeant.
That's a fact.
You haven't got.
It's not always easy to tell the cowboys from the Indians. If every Joe who broke the law came along with love and hate tattooed on his forehead, then you wouldn't need people like me. But they don't. So you do. And that's a fact.
That's our best shot.
So, an authorised return to the gutter for you, Sergeant.
Suits me fine.
Oh, while you're in front of me, is there any truth in reports of you headbutting a member of the public in Marlborough Street?
No. It was Marlborough Crescent.
Boyd, what are you doing here? I thought Spender better have these case notes, Chief.
Your foresight staggers me.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Take care out there, Spender. It'd be tragic if anything happened to you.
Don't think he's a happy man. Can I put my finger on it, but...
Piles.
You reckon?
I don't know. But if it isn't, it should be.
Well, I, for one, don't want to put my finger on them, thank you very much.
The sum total of my 39 years on this planet, and that's all I've got to show for it. I mean, it doesn't amount to much, does it?
Come on, man. Never mind that. Your team's back together. Batman and Robin. Back in the old routine. Where's Harry H?
Out nicking cars. How do you mean, back in the old routine?
Got a little gig for you. Put a bit of cash your way. Here. That'll cheer you up. You read about it?
Oh, aye.
I need a name. Quick as you like. There's some X's in there for you. Whoever's behind all this did me a good turn in a way. Got me out and about again. Remind me on to thank them. After I've nicked them.
You press people. You think there's a story in everything, don't you? What suspicious minds. As Elvis once said. Simon. Some dog or whatever. I'm afraid I can't help you. Much as I'd like to see my mush in the papers. You could always try my ex-partner, of course. Mr. Tidd.
Tidd?
A word of warning, tread carefully though, he's just out of prison. He's a little bit unstable.
Thank you.
Don't mention.
They'll murder him.
Well, it'll save us doing it.
Spender, I don't tell you how to have fun, do I?
That's your idea of fun, is it? Huh? Dropping a couple of ecstasy tablets and then hanging onto a guardrail for an hour or two.
Remember what you said at Harry H's? You were going to thank the people responsible, remember?
I also said I was going to nick them, remember? What do you think you're doing, Stick, getting tied up with this guy, Tate? He's got a record as long as your arm. As long as my arm.
What was I supposed to do? I gets out the nick. Didn't have a gaff, didn't have a gig, didn't have a pot to piss in.
Oh, I see. So you get a job petrol bombing in the pay of a bandit who's just done a 3-stretch for 45 grand's worth of VAT fraud.
Wasn't that outrageous, though? I mean, it comes to something when a bloke can't melt down a bit of gold in his own backyard.
You knew I would have come through for you, Stick. Sooner or later. You knew.
What's going to happen now?
Now, we go and see your boss, Mr. Molotov.
I'm not coming with you. What, Spud Tate finds out my mate's a copper, he's well liable to give me the sack.
A spell on the Nat King Cole is the least of your worries at present, mate. Are you doing what I think you're doing?
Did a lot of it in jail. When things seemed very dark. You know, new start. New ways. Seemed to help then. Do you think there's a God up there, Spender?
I don't know, mate. But you'd better hope so.
Bit of a surprise, your phone call. Much appreciated, mind. Second time this week I've been out the office.
You and me both?
Bit of a rough and tumble, is it?
No, I just need someone to read him his rights when I get finished.
Oh, right.
If I'm not out in 15 minutes, call the police. Yeah, grab us on.
Hold on a minute, Edward. Hold on. I want to smell the little bastard burning. Champion. Get on, son.
Oh, lad. What's all this? Somebody must have said a prayer for me today. Oh, thanks, man. Stick. Where's me motor? Hello. Evening Chronicle. Yes, I'd like to report an accident.
Tell us about your family, Sergeant.
How does it feel, Sergeant, being a local hero?
Oh, same as it did yesterday, only with a sore head.
How did the owner of the Range Rover react when he heard about what had happened to his vehicle?
The gentleman in question will be reimbursed in full from the police authority.
You were talking about the job a moment ago, Sergeant. You're eligible for retirement, aren't you?
Well, I suppose so, if you totted all them happy years up.
So is this maybe a nice way to bow out? On a high note, possible commendation?
There's no fear of me retiring. The only way I'll be leaving this place is in a long pine box.
I'm sure the public will sleep a little easier tonight knowing that, Sergeant.
Oh, please.
Chief Superintendent.
Oh, yeah. As long as I'm in charge here, there will always be a place for men like Sergeant Boyd.
You fibber. Temporary.
Here we go again.